Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we are going to look at sort of the damage of an element and how we can maybe see if we can prevent it. I don't know. I'm curious about a roll cage. Because, you know, the other day I was flying and trying to land. And I didn't land so well. And we fell down here. And basically I just wrecked like the entire back and front of this here vehicle. And it has almost zero honeycomb on it. Now, I want to add something to it at some point, but not quite yet. So I'm just kind of curious of the effects of some of these things that are in game. So this will be maybe one of a couple videos on testing various questions I have about ships, because I'm just unsure, and I just need some answers. So let's drop a ship down, shall we? Here's a ship, a simple ship. It's a XS core, and yeah, basically we are just going to bring it over here and drop it down onto I think maybe this side here. Let's do it. I basically didn't throw a whole lot of stuff on it because I don't feel like repairing it multiple times. Somewhere about this height is where I fell from, so I don't know if the landing gear are going to be a problem. If they are, we will take them off. This could lead to my death. It did the other day. Just sort of crashed, and I was dead. Maybe the landing gear saved us. I'm surprised. For the amount of destruction that happened the other day with that ship over there, that guy, it was immense. And yeah, I cannot believe that. Nothing happened. I guess it must be the landing gear. Alrighty, let's take the landing gear off and try to redo this. Oh, this one, it says that it is a little bit damaged. Too bad they make you destroy it. Like, why not just like let us keep it, but just say it's damaged? I mean, hover chairs and stuff have a little bit of a variable, like it's one tiny variable. Destroy it. The one took a little bit of damage, but like I said, I friggin' blew up all these engines and almost everything up here, including me. Like I was dead up there. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. Okay, let's yeah, I'll be trying to get this up here probably for the next half an hour. Let's cut back. Okay, test number 2. Whee! This is a bit better. Got a nice little roll going on. Well, I am very disappointed in this, you know? Like, alright, I'm going to fill this up with something. And, yeah, we'll see. Alright, so that's crammed full of various materials. Mostly just pure iron and such. Get over here. Now, I also am kind of curious to know if it hits the honeycomb, does it do less damage than if it were to hit out there? Don't know. Whee! It's like the drop of doom. Without the doom. I have one more test I might work for this. Other than like throwing on some atmospheric engines on it, like I don't know. Otherwise, if this doesn't break something, we're gonna take this guy down, or we're gonna crash land it, just like I did the other day. Just gonna drop it. I may or may not turn the engines on. Okay. Engines on as soon as I'm in there. Let's see what happens. Engines on! Full power! But of course I have no fuel, I guess, but... Alright. Let's move this guy out of the way. It seems to be an inappropriate testing unit. Oh, thanks. That was wonderful. Let's try this guy. This should drop me right down there. So, yeah. Let's... I mean, I really don't want to do this because I hate repairing this thing, but it's got to be done for science. Of course. Alright, that last one didn't actually work very well. Obviously the space engines like kicked in and that was just saved me. But we're not going to allow that to happen. No, we are not. All right, let's wreck something. Whee! I know they didn't update the game while I was between this and when I broke this. This calls for different testing. I think what I'm going to have to do is change that rig. Maybe I'll build my elevator and we'll just bring it up as high as we can and smash it into the ground. Maybe I'll do it more than once and see what altitude it breaks, and then do the same test with a roll cage. Alrighty. Alright guys, well, a couple hours later and I have this. Basically, I left a bunch of my stuff in different places, and this elevator I had to build a lot of these new parts. Anyhow, let's get back to testing. And put in the stabilizer script that I made, and so it's acting in such a way that it won't tip over as easily. Basically, it will always have. It basically will try to always get to a, flat position, like level out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hover just a smidgen, maybe be about there. Okay, so we're at 113. I think we'll go twice as high and just see what happens. I think I'm just going a bit forward here. Don't want to not hit that, so out there. Gonna tip it forward a smidge and level it out, stop my speed. Alrighty, let's try to break something, shall we? Now, I also suspect that because the engines are on and there's fuel in the thing, it will break even worse. But I don't know. Maybe it's just that it's not big enough. We'll keep doubling until we get to some height that wrecks it. Alright, let's basically turn the engines off. Just hold C, I guess. And yay, we did some sort of damage. That's good enough. That's all we need. Dang it, I hate being underwater. Especially under here, because it's like, sometimes when I fall into the water, I end up in like the middle, and then I kind of like find my way all the way out. Alright, so we wrecked one, almost two stabilizers. Build 9. Yeah, that one's about half. That one's pretty much wrecked. Okay, so if we can just prevent that damage at all, that'd be perfect. I don't know if I'm going to build a frame right around it. Yeah, let's build a frame all right around it. Let's just go extreme. Let's also drop it from, maybe 250. It's not quite the perfect scientific experiment, but if the frame, we'll see. Let's just see. The good thing is, I can just ride this thing back up there because, it's an elevator. Oh, but it's not balanced right now. We're just this thing leveled out and then go up. So what I'm gonna do, whoa, is not that. I'm gonna park it. I'm gonna put a roll cage around it, and then I'll bring it back down. Then we'll do the test. So be right back, guys. Okay, so I thought of a kind of a confound here is that perhaps adding all this extra weight here could cause more damage, but I don't know. We'll see. Now these things are quite away from actually hitting the ground, so I would suspect the damage dealt to them won't occur, because I mean, if this was a real construct, the whole thing would just kind of bend inward. Of course, it's not going to happen because the Honeycomb doesn't do that, but I'm intrigued, guys. I really want to know what to expect from this. I don't know what to, I just don't know what to expect. All right. I don't know that it's balancing quite right, but that's okay. Tilt it forward a smidge so that we get some, basically position this thing right, and we gotta make sure that we don't hit it on the way back down. I don't know, about there, I'd say. Alright, 9 minutes of fuel, let's get up to 250 meters. Can't tell if I'm sliding backwards or what. I hope not. We'll just have to have faith that everything's working correctly. And we are almost there. And stop. There. Alright. I'm going to hit, just hold down the C button and see what happens. Because, I mean, in theory, I'm guessing two adjusters should break. We'll see. A little bit higher, so that could definitely happen, but the frame might prevent the damage. Look at that! Looky at that! Let's bring it forward a bit. I mean, if this is the case, then I am going to be at least happy that the Honeycomb did something. Yeah, I'm going to just reposition this and get back to position. We'll probably go higher. Okay, when we land, we should be in the right spot. If we don't nick this thing as we go up. Alright. Seems good. Yeah, so let's go like 500. I don't know. I'm curious. I think this is probably way too high, but yeah, we are back at 500 meters, and it is time to just cut the engines and go down. Hopefully I didn't just slightly rotate, and I'm gonna just barely skim past the runway here. Looking good. And bonk. Look at that. No frickin' damage. Love it. Alright, well that basically concludes that test. I mean, let's do one last test just to make sure that it is right. I'm going to take off all the Honeycomb, go up, and then we'll descend from 500. Okay, one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, all the Honeycomb is gone. Let's go up to 500 feet and just drop this thing one last time. Kind of as confirmation that we're just, you know, what we've just, you know, proven is actually true. Yeah. A little more responsive now. And about there. Okay, well, I'll bring it down to 500 so it is the same test. Okay. 500, we are stopped, and I'm just going to hold the C button, and we'll see how much damage it's inflicted without any Honeycomb. We know that we can survive with it, so without it, we'll see if I can die or not. Well, we definitely broke some stuff. I would have thought more stuff would be broken, to be honest. Considering the first time we did the test, we broke a bunch of stuff. Kind of funny that that didn't happen this time. Let's try it one more time. Here we go again. Test number 2. Hopefully we break something definitively. I would have thought that something would have broke considering we're twice the height, but Who knows? Okay, well, go down. I don't know if different like materials or impact, like angles, like have any effect. There we go. What damage did we do? Alright, great, perfect. We did break one entire thing, totally. Alright guys, I mean, I think that's all the testing that needs to be done on this. Let me know if you have any other thoughts or questions that you would like answered. I don't know if I can answer them immediately or if we have to run some more experiments on something. But I find that this testing is kind of necessary because, you know, I don't always get to talk to everyone on the Discord, and you know, there's lots of questions that I would like to know. One of the next ones I kind of want to know is, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer, that does the shape of the honeycomb in front of your ship make any difference to wind resistance, right? My guess is no, but I want to absolutely be sure, so I think that's going to be a test coming up. Yeah, so then I'll probably also, I'll probably put a roll cage around this guy, and, you know, that should help, I think. But it'll probably increase the air drag. I don't know, though. But, I mean, every time I'm landing it, I'm not really landing it. Quote, 50% of the time it's a crash. And that's just getting expensive, and it's wasting my time. Don't like it. So we have to do something better. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And maybe share with some friends if you think they'd find it interesting. And if you are new to Dual Universe and want to learn more about it, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.